was more influenced by Jean-Michel than Jean-Michel was influenced by Andy, because Andy had given up drawing, and it was Jean-Michel that got him to draw again, and nobody could draw like Andy. It was amazing.
You'll work for a year.
Would he come up with the idea for one, and then you'd come up with one, or how did you do the collaboration?
He would start most of the paintings. He'd start one of, put something very concrete or recognizable, like a newspaper headline or a product logo, and then I would sort of deface it, and then I would try to get him to work some more on it, and then I would work more on it. I would try to get him to do at least two things,
Mm-hmm.
Because he likes to do just one hit, and then have me do all the work after that.
So did you have rules like you couldn't actually paint over his stuff, or?
No, not at all. I used to paint over each other's stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And luckily for the world, I suppose, they produced a spectacular body of works, including a very large painting with the mobile gas Pegasus and a cut of meat and a penguin. That's a true masterpiece.
He felt that if he could align himself not only as a friend of Andy Warhol's, but actually painting with Andy Warhol, this was going to take him to the next level, that he would finally get the respect that he was looking for. It was not what he expected.
Everybody attacked those paintings. Jean-Michel embraced Andy at a period and a time when Andy was not very popular. Andy basically couldn't sell his work very well in the 80s.
There wasn't a big success. Everybody wrote like bad reviews about it. Tony did not sell one painting.
I don't know if Jean-Michel felt bad that he let Andy down, or if he believed what the press said, that Andy was taking advantage of him.
They said that he was Andy's lapdog and all these kind of things. It really hurt him. And
I remember he left, like the next day he left to Los Angeles or to Hawaii, and did not come back to Andy anymore, even afterwards, to paint.
They said he was finished. It was the attitude. And it was hard for us to understand.
Andy Warhol died last week.
1 week ago today, as he lay in a hospital bed following gallbladder surgery, Andy Warhol's heart stopped beating. His condition had been stable. No one had expected him to die.
I was so shocked because I always thought Andy would outlive all of us.
Jean-Michel was absolutely in a great shock and great state. I mean, all of us was really terrible. Andy dying was such a central figure of our life and of our time.
He had a falling out and he never had a chance to repair that. And so I think it was extremely painful for him. He really went downhill after that.
Jean was devastated, and he was crying like hysterically. And some friends said, yo, man, you should go in there and talk to him, because everybody that went up to him and tried to talk to him, he just shut it down really abruptly. So they were like, And I was like, all right. And I went in, and I could just tell he was grieving. It was so bad.
Nobody like you.
Soon after that, he was so much more involved with drugs that became a center of his life.
Early on, he wouldn't admit that he was on drugs. He didn't want to talk about it.
Drugs, I just couldn't deal with that. And so I confronted him, and he said, don't tell my father. I said, well, it's not a question of not telling your father. I might tell him, but I might not, but it's your life.
I didn't know he was going that hard.
Yeah.
I was shocked to hear that.